obviously, that was a little tougher team you played, tougher win, slow start, but pretty good second quarter. Just what were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I thought Devo and Kamani did a phenomenal job playing hard, following game plans, following the scheme. Um, Obviously the way we started the game, not the way that we want to start games on both sides of the ball. Defensively, we have a long, long way to go. I know we don't play until November, but extremely concerned about our defense on the ball, extremely concerned about our defense awareness off the ball. It's gonna be a challenge defensively. Is this team capable of guarding man to man? I don't really know. We've never played any zone defense in 7 years. But right now, simple cuts, we lose our man. So great concern for us defensively for sure.
And then, understandably, there's been a lot of attention on the newcomers, especially the freshmen. But you bring up, Devo, good game today. Kamani, what you think of it? Like maybe you could break down what each of those guys did well today.
Well, first of all, without Devo and Kamani, we don't win the game. I promise you. It probably not even close if those two don't play. And I mean, the game tilts the other way. We need Brazil to rebound more. He had 1 rebound in a game against a tallest player who's 6'7". Kamani dominated the offensive glass. We had 23 turnovers. So I talked about, our lack of defending people. And then we had 23 turnovers and we still scored almost 100 points. So the carelessness with the basketball, Kamani and Devo are in the right spots. They know our offense. We got some guys that are still struggling to understand our second and third options and how to read a defense. But, a lot of this just comes with having a young team. But I thought Kamani and Devo played phenomenal. I also thought Barry Dunning, 2 games in a row, as well as in training camp, that Barry has played really, really solid. And one of the things with player coaching staff is who do you trust to go out there and not turn the ball over, and then to execute the game plan on both sides of the ball. And surprisingly for a freshman, Barry Dunning's done a really, really good job of that.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. I'll turn it back over to Fuller if time allows me. I could swing back, but thanks.
Curtis.
Coach, I'm sure you would have liked to play a little bit better, but are you happy that this team got a dose of adversity on a trip like this? Do you feel like maybe there's more to take away or more that you can gain from it?
Well, I certainly think there's a lot of things to take away. We can't turn the ball over at half court. That team did not press. That team played zone for 35% of the game, and we still turned the ball over 23 times. So that's not good. That's a nightmare to have 23 turnovers in a basketball game. So we've got to get a lot better. The defense speaks for itself. That's going to change, will change. And then offensively, my gosh, 23 turnovers against a team that doesn't press and doesn't have great athletes. Those are all self-inflicted wounds. We were quicker at every single position. We were longer at every single position, but yet we turned the ball over 23 times. So this is great though. What you get is you get evidence for everybody to see. So you guys can see it, fans can see it, parents can see it. And then a rotation is formed. So a lot of things we got to get better at.
And you mentioned Barry stacking a couple nice games together. I was wondering if you could expand on him a little bit. Just what is it about him that has kind of given you that trust in him early on, and just what have you seen from him overall?
Well, first of all, when you walk in the building in the morning and everybody's told you that he's already shot, before some guys are waking up, that you gain trust that way. And then when somebody knows 3 or 4 positions, you gain trust in them. And then when they're meeting with an assistant coach the night before a game and they're talking about plays and they're not worried about what restaurant they're going to go eat at, but they're worried about understanding where the 4-man is supposed to go in case I play the 4, that gains trust. So a lot of things. He's way mature beyond a freshman in his approach to the game. Still has areas that we want him to get better at, but he's mature in the way that he approaches the game, and he's extremely serious about his craft. He's not a guy that's sleeping in during the off season. In the summer, he's a guy that comes in and gets work and tries to get better.
Scotty, last question.
Yeah, Eric, I just wanted to go back on Kamani for a minute. Just like, what kind of a summer have you seen him have kind of as a whole? And, these first 2 games, looks like he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. Like, I know you brought all these other frontline guys in, but hey, don't forget about me.
Yeah, and that's what you do is what Kamani's done. Kamani just has come in, especially in these 2 games. He understands his game. He understands his role. I trust him. He understands what I want. And he's done a really good job. He's got great toughness. He doesn't back down from anybody. Sometimes our biggest challenge is more in practice with Kamani than it is in the game. In the game, he does exactly what you want. I mean, he's a guy that's really, really unselfish. You can't teach unselfishness sometimes. He's all about the team. He's a great rebounder. He's got a nose for the ball. And you can't teach toughness either. Like that guy, Kamani never backs down from anybody, whether it's an SEC game, whether it's an NCAA tournament game. He's a really, really tough-minded player, both mentally and physically. And then he just makes stuff happen. He's a high-volume free throw attempt player, and he's a great, great offensive rebounder.
All right, we'll start with Curtis.
I can't.
Curtis, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Curious, Kamani, about your thoughts just on facing a little bit of adversity on a trip like this. Obviously, you guys have 11 new faces out there. So to be tested the way you were and the way you responded today.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it was a tough game from the get-go. As you can see, it was way more physical than the first game. You got a lot of young guys and a lot of transfers. So I think it was a good challenge for us. I mean, I'd rather have this challenge right now than Maui and stuff. So I think we responded well. We got to do a lot of things better defensively. Got to cut out on the turnovers. But it's a new team. We're all just building chemistry. It's our second game playing against other people other than us. So I think we'll be fine. I like how the locker room, we're pretty hard on ourselves right now. You know what I mean? Nobody's in there smiling or laughing. Everybody's kind of down, but that's me and Devo's job to tell all the young guys they'll be all right. There's gonna be more games. You feel me? We still won at the end of the day. So, but I like that. It's kind of different.
And you've had a couple nice games since you guys got to Spain. How would you evaluate just your individual performance?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just been working on my body with Dave Rich a lot this summer. I'm way better conditioned. I already have a high motor, so now I can just do it for longer. You know what I mean? I kind of know myself. I know my roles. So I just been working this summer, honestly, and it's showing.
Scotty.
Yeah, Kamani, I know you hit the offensive glass pretty hard, but I think unofficially in these 2 games in Spain, you got more assists than you did all of last season, I think in over 200 minutes. Just kind of what you just finding teammates in the right spots, or just kind of what's leading to the facilitating that you've had?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy for me. I'm surrounded by great players. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I'm getting rebounds, I'm spitting them out. I kind of have a good eye too. I don't know if you know, but at Euler, I was pretty passed the ball pretty well too. So it's just me just learning my game, getting comfortable here, and kind of just gaining more trust from Coach Muss too. So.
And then your thoughts on Trevin? I think he had kind of an easy 14 points today.
Yeah, I mean, TB, man, he's super talented, super athletic. I think, man, TB is gonna be scary. Like when we get TB, like he's already like in the right mind frame, but once he gets comfortable here, it's gonna be a show for sure.
All right, Bob, last one.
Hey, Kamani, there's a lot of attention focused on, the freshmen especially and McDonald's All-Americans and all that, but is it kind of fun that a couple old guys like you and Devo, you're the holdovers or the comebackers, however you want to put it. Is it kind of nice that you guys led the way today? And what kind of role do you think you guys play on, not their talented team, but like you say, you guys are still kind of trying to find your chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, like me and Devo are the OGs. I know like they're freshmen and they're 5-stars, but they're super talented, but they're always like, they kind of need guidance and stuff like that. Like it's college, you know what I mean? So me and Devo just helping them out as much as we can. Like today we played a professional team. Like, they're still pros at the end of the day. They played super hard, super aggressive. Like they tried to win that game to the last second. So me and Devo just had to like lock in. Just help them out as much as they can. I mean, I know the freshmen aren't too happy with themselves and how they performed today, but I kind of like how hard, like I said in the first question, I kind of like how hard they are on themselves. Like Nick and AB and Barry and Jordan, they hold themselves to an unbelievable standard that I haven't seen in a freshman class in a minute. So I think this is our second game. We're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be fine. They're great players. So.
You said you and Devo are OGs, old guys.
Yeah, like OGs, yeah, like, like yeah. I guess you could put it as old guys for sure. Like we're the old guys of the team, the vets.
Oh well, no. What did you mean? I'm sorry, I'm not that hip.
Nah, that's pretty much what I meant.
Okay. That's clarification. Thank you.